Welcome once again to the Weather Centre, everyone. The cut-off low keeps things wet over the Cape provinces for today and is also resulting in very windy weather over the central parts of the country. Winter is now on Gauteng's doorstep. Today's the last day of mild weather, as tomorrow will bring much cooler conditions to the province, and the cold weather is set to stay towards the weekend as well. Taking a look at the satellite loop, and we can clearly see the circulation around the low pressure system off the west coast. That's where the cut-off low is located, and it's already advecting lots of cold air in over Namibia. It's been a very cold start to the day for some parts of the country. Moisture is pushing down from the north into the western parts of South Africa. Showers and thunder showers across those areas, particularly over the Western Cape, where it's been a wet start to the day. For the remainder of today, we're going to see those windy weather conditions persisting through the northwest, the Free State and parts of the Northern Cape, exceeding 50 kilometers per hour at times. A band of thunderstorms will be developing over the central parts, as well as a cold front moves through. We're expecting scattered to widespread thunderstorms for some areas, including into the Eastern Cape. Similar conditions over the western parts of the country, cold and wet weather continuing for the rest of today. Looking ahead to Wednesday, and we're going to see that cold front moving through towards Gauteng. We could see a couple of thunderstorms in the area, as well as over most of the Free State. We're expecting a second cold front to push in over the western parts of the country. This is going to result in a possibility for heavy rainfall down on the southwest coastline during the course of the late afternoon and into the evening. Cold air continues to push in over western South Africa, wet weather continuing along with that as well. For today, widespread showers, possible thunderstorms over much of the Western Cape, extending up towards the northwest as well, particularly into this evening, when those thunderstorms will spread further into the interior of the country. Scattered showers along the west coast and the adjacent interior. We could see a few showers as well down towards Port Elizabeth. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning for today for heavy rainfall, which is possible over many areas in the Western Cape, which may lead to localized flooding. Do take care in those areas, especially when crossing low-lying bridges. Winds this afternoon will be very strong over the central parts of the country, 45 kilometers per hour, coming in from the northeast, and fresh to strong winds also expected along the Eastern Cape coast. It's going to be a warm day in extreme east in South Africa. Richards Bay gets to 27, lower 20s for most of the Highveld, and below the 20-degree mark as we head further westwards, particularly over the high-lying areas, Springbok and Sutherland peaking at 11. Tomorrow morning is going to see that colder air moving in across the Northern Cape. A chilly start to the day for Uppington at 2 degrees, just below freezing for Sutherland, 7 degrees for Bloemfontein as well as Johannesburg, but very warm along the east coast. Durban and Richards Bay, 19 degrees as your minimums. Wednesday afternoon, and we're expecting wet weather for much of central and western South Africa. Still warm along the eastern coastline, where temperatures will hover around 30 degrees in the afternoon. And on Thursday, we're expecting snowfalls for the mountains of the Eastern Cape, and much cooler air reaches Johannesburg with a high of 13.